to start up here at the bow of our 25 QIO, and I want to talk about some of the features up here. We always equip our Q model boats with stainless steel docking lights, and it's going to house the docking lights and the navigation lights. Really cool feature there, and it just really sets off the front end of the boat. Being a Q, we've got a different design that you don't see in any other boat out there on the market. It's going to be a sloped front end instead of it going straight up and down like a traditional pontoon would be. What that's going to allow for is a sleeker design as well as storage up here in the front of the boat. So on port and starboard, you got these nice storage areas, so it's a good spot for an anchor or any other gear that you like to put in that compartment there. And again, that's on port and starboard, so you can do that on either side. We've equipped this with the teak flooring. This is an option. A lot of different color options that you can do with the floor. We did the teak here, and it just really sets it off and gives the boat a good nautical look. So as you can see, we've got plenty of seating up here in the front of the boat. And again, this is a swingback floor plan, and we'll talk about what makes it a swingback here in just a minute. So up here in the front of the boat, we've got tons of storage. All of your seats are going to be on the hinge up here, so you've got plenty of seating, plenty of storage underneath all of these compartments. This seat actually hinges up, and there's a drop-in trash can, which is really nice. 2 armrests on each side of the boat, and we've actually got a USB charger, so for anybody sitting in this seat that wanted to plug the phone up and keep it charged up, they're able to do that very easily. We always use portable cup holders, so we always option these out. These are really nice to be able to sit anywhere in the boat, so it kind of works as an armrest and a cup holder at the same time. Up here at the front, we've got a little drop-in cooler, so this is really nice here as well. So for anybody that wants to put a few drinks or something like that up here in the front of the boat, there's an exclusive area to be able to do that. As we move to the back of the boat, one thing that we always like to point out in a Bennington is going to be the center storage locker. Now this boat having what's called an ESP pontoon, you're going to have a very large storage area here. So it's going to drop in, and I've actually got the cover stored in there right now. But for anybody that wants to store a full-size water ski or any kind of gear, if it won't fit in there, then it's not going to fit in any other boat out there on the market. So you're going to get a tremendous amount of storage in that compartment there, and there's a bilge pump in that compartment as well. So for any rainwater or any traffic when you're in the boat, that water's easily pumped out. Now I want to point out the ESP pontoons, because this is a really big feature that needs to be spoke about in a Bennington boat. So the ESP pontoon is the elliptical pontoon, so it's shaped more like an egg instead of being a round pontoon. What that does is allows the boat to bake and lean and perform more like a fiberglass boat would, but again, you're still in a pontoon. So if you get out in this boat and you want to cut a really hard turn to starboard or a really hard turn to port, then you're able to actually feel the boat list like a glass boat would and perform like you would think. But then again, you're still sitting in a boat that'll seat seat 14 to 16 people. Moving to the back of the boat, the floor plane continues on to what we call the swing back. So you've got an L-shaped couch here, and again with plenty of storage, more storage, more flip seats that open up for drop-in trash cans and stuff like that. Another armrest on this side, and then we go to the swing back itself. So what's nice about this is there's no pins to pull, there's no hinging or anything like that. It's just a very simple swing back and forth. Again, why they call it a swing back. So you have this tremendous pad back here on the back of the boat to be able to lay out, and while you're underway, it's very simple to swing the seat back, close the gate, and then be able to enjoy your time. One option that we can equip this boat with is going to be a rail keeper. So it's going to extend this gate all the way around the back of the boat so that you can use that area while the boat's underway. So something very important to point out if you'd like to have people sitting in the back of the boat while you're going down the lake. Now again, this boat is an inboard outboard and is powered by a Volvo V8 300 horse, and there's some really... You can see we open the engine compartment up. We've got plenty of room to be able to get in here and work. Both of our batteries are in this engine compartment, and we've got our battery switches at the helm, which I'll point that out next. Very reliable engine, very clean, very fuel efficient. One really nice feature that I want to point out here is a quick drain system. This is something newer that Volvo's equipped their boat with, and what this allows a marina to do is be able to winterize the boat much easier. So instead of having to climb underneath the bottom of the engine and release water lines that way, you're able to pull this carter pin on the side of the boat and then push the drain button down and be able to winterize the boat much easier that way than instead of having to do it in an old-fashioned way. So our Bennington is going to be equipped with the Kicker KMC-10 head unit. Really nice setup here. You're able to Bluetooth, USB, and aux, so plug up to your phone, whatever's easiest for you. Here at the helm, we've got our traditional analog gauges, so our RPM and our hour meter, GPS speed, and then we have the rest of the engine diagnostics for the engine. On the port side, you've got a 12-volt charger, and over here on the right-hand side of the boat, you have your SimRag graph. So this is going to do quite a few different things. It's going to work as a depth finder. You'll be able to read GPS speed off of that, and then have some different waypoint mapping features there as well. Down below, we've got all of our rocker switches. So you have your horn, accessory lighting, navigation lights, docking lights, and the bilge pump for your center storage locker. Again, very nice steering wheel here, huge big steering wheel, and this is going to be adjustable as well. So however, if you like to stand up or sit lower, whatever you feel more comfortable with. This boat's got a lot of different lighting packages on it. So you have mood lighting on the inside of the boat, so you can see our speakers and our cup holders lighting up right now. You have underwater lighting in the back of the boat, side skirt lighting, and some more features there. Bennington equips their boat with this lighting package, and it's called RGB lighting. So you have the ability to adjust the lights to a bunch of different colors. So whatever you want to see when you're out there on the lake, whether it be blue, red, green, or yellow, anything in between, you're able to do that very easily. This boat's equipped with what's called a master power switch. So instead of having to open up a compartment and flip a battery switch, it's just right here at the dash. So you just flip the switch to be able to turn all your power off and on very easily there. So I want to point out the swim platform on our 25Q inboard outboard. You've got an extended swimming platform back here on the back of the boat. It's going to sit closer to the water, so you're able to hang out right here. You've got a couple of cup holders that have been molded into that platform. Your huge ski pylon to be able to pull inner tubes or water skis or anything like that you want to do. And what's nice about this is it gives you that feel of being able to get closer to the water, especially in a pontoon boat that's going to sit up a little bit higher, so it's a cool area to hang out. And again, I want to point out our underwater lights and some of our features there that kind of really show off the boat and really make it look nice when it's going down the water. You can check this boat out at futrellmarine.com. Stop by our store here, 4918 Central Avenue. That's here in Hot Springs. And again, my name's Cole Slayton. Thank you for viewing.